We want to be the first student rocketry group to put a hybrid rocket into space. This is no easy task. It's never been done before. And it all starts here. Before you go and build a giant spacefaring vehicle, you have to test out some of the technologies that you need in order to get to that destination. And that's exactly what Phoenix is for. Phoenix is a testbed for our propulsion system, as well as for our recovery and for our avionics systems. We want to know if they're going to work, and if they're going to be powerful enough to get us to our eventual destination of space. But we can't fly Phoenix in Europe, so this takes us all the way to the open skies of America. Could be, I'm not sure what the surface range is in LA. In San Francisco, it's...
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I thought it's a part of our rocket.
America. Fuck yeah.
Welcome to America.
But it's not just the ASTRA team that had to get to America. The rocket had to get to America too. In order to get all of our parts for Phoenix to America, we shipped via FedEx.
Wait, what is he doing?
Okay. Turning around, I don't know.
I think he's trying to go into the spot.
He's parking.
We're all waiting. Hello. How are you? Hello.
Everyone's so
There's only one wooden box.
on the pallet behind the...
Yes, we had two wood boxes. There's not one. There's only one.
But box 4 is the one that's missing, and this is the second wooden box.
Unfortunately, only 6 of the 7 boxes that we shipped arrived. This was a particularly tough blow because of what was inside that 7th box. It had our entire ground station, a bunch of filling hoses, and also, rather critically, the rocket's fins. Without these parts and systems, unfortunately, Phoenix wouldn't be flying. So the morning before launch day, we sat down and devised a plan for how we were going to solve these problems. First up was the challenge of the fins.
You got the drawings yourself?
I do, or it's in there somewhere. T-Town welding.
Do you know that we are making fins right now?
They're making fins.
Yes. Yeah. So the plan is only fins and hoses are the bottleneck that are stopping the launch.
Well, and also the fact that we don't have a filling station, but yes.
Yes.
The plan was ambitious but simple. We would get a local metalworks shop to cut us some shapes for fins, which would then be welded together so that they could be integrated with the rocket. And the kicker is, we only had 24 hours to do it. Talk about a serious time crunch. Luckily, we found a shop called T-Town Welding, which was willing to do all of this inside of that 24-hour period. So after a quick translation of our design into imperial units, we were ready to go. But the fins weren't the only part of this day's escapades. We also had to find hoses for our filling station and a whole bunch of wire to make up for all the ground station that was missing.
Ich will nicht mehr.
Kabel sind teuer.
Kabel sind teuer.
Was damit denn?
Teuer.
Wie finden wir bisher die USA?
Schön. Schön. Ja. Haben starke Kontraste, aber man hält's aus.
So the fins are hopefully going to be finished today. Yannick is still searching for the hoses for the filling basically and cables. Other than that, it seems like the probability is increasing that we are able to launch without having box 4 here in LA basically.
Wo fahren wir hin, Levin?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Zur Launchzeit, das erste Mal.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
We got to the launch site at around noon and immediately started unpacking and getting ready to set up our rocket. It's required to launch during daylight hours, which means that we had until 6 p.m. to get our vehicle into the air. That left just 6 hours to completely rebuild our ground station and, of course, assemble the entire rocket. But we had the best of entertainment during this period because there are many other student rocketry groups and other persons launching vehicles that day, so our hard work was often interrupted by the excitement of a launch.
3, 2, 1, ignition. 1, ignition.
How's it going?
It's going great so far. So far we have done the hydraulic column assembly. As you can see here, the hydraulic column is on the connected to our tank, and we have a bunch of valves and sensors which are connected around here. And that's the end stage, of course. Now we're just waiting to connect our middle bulkhead circuit, and then we connect it to the electrical quick disconnect.
Ready to fly?
Yeah, basically it needs only to be armed, basically. The CO2 cartridge needs to be slided into the mount, and then it's basically done. And we'll hope that it's done, that it will recover the rocket completely.
I heard we have new hoses.
Yeah, we have actually.
Wait, what? New hoses?
Yeah,
That's
look.
great. Oh my god, where did you get these from?
Yeah, it was an interesting story because the original ones got lost in the shipment.
Oh no, how could this
Yeah,
happen?
that was very tragic. But we were in luck because we're in America, in such a nice city. So we just drove 1 hour with our cameraman Ulf to a hydraulic shop. And there we could get these very nice hoses custom made for us.
That's great.
So that was really cool.
It's also due to the shipment.
Yes, I mean, as you can see, like we had a very nice filling station that you might have seen in the propulsion test, but that got lost in France. So we've now used the bread box out of our Airbnb, combined with some very professional cardboard and the backup parts that we had, to combine into our new filling station, which is way more sketchy than before, but I hope it also works in quite a similar way.
So we had to take everything apart because there was one wire that was not connected properly.
Really?
Yeah. Just one wire.
How long is that going to take?
It's like 2 hours.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, well, we don't have to take apart the hydraulics, so that's not such a big deal.
Okay.
But there are things that we have done to some things, like we filed down a bolt, and we also filed down a couple bolts so that the rail was fitting with the whole rocket. So it makes it hard to like screw those things in. So every time you do it, you're running a pretty high risk to strip the screw, and then that's like the last time you can use it. So now they're testing the continuity before we put it all together. We should have done that before to make sure everything's right. But this is the nature of doing everything very quickly. Because of some errors that were made during the assembly process, and also our general lack of time to get everything set up, unfortunately, a launch on the Saturday just wasn't going to work. This was a bit demoralizing, but also a bit of a relief because we were all incredibly tired by this point. Half the team was basically falling asleep. So we finally decided to call it a night, drive home, get a couple hours of sleep, and try again the next day, which would be our last chance to get Phoenix flying into the air.
Sehr, sehr müde.
Wie lange sind Sie jetzt schon wach?
6 Uhr morgens, glaube ich. Wahrscheinlich. 6.
As you may know, rockets are not cheap, and certainly not the ones that ASTRA has the aspirations of building. And this is where you might be able to support us. We've recently just started the Ko-Fi as a way that some people might be able to support our project, while also enabling us to give something back to our community. There are a few different levels of support which you could become a part of, and these offer benefits that range from just being part of our Discord and maybe having access to some early released footage, all the way to getting some exclusive access to some custom merchandise. And one other cool thing that's available on the Ko-Fi is the posters from our last propulsion test campaign. So if you're like me and you like decorating your walls with rocket stuff, definitely don't pass this up. But that's enough of me. Back to the video.
Red is ground.
Ground is plus or minus. Okay, I need you guys.
Nope. Blue is L.
Blue is L?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
There she is.
Why are you holding it like this?
She's sitting upright.
Ah, okay. I was like, then it's
Now
really
it's-
like pushing
She's
you.
very comfortable.
We are definitely going to see Octavia once again.
It is for Octavia.
Like she's connected to the thing it's connected to. Right? So.
Because some estimations are not as previously integrated with regarding how much space we have, so we're trying to push it in and still have space left. I think it's
better.
better for sure.
Okay, not first.
Here, first.
Yeah.
Which one of these? The one next to the covering and this one.
Let's go.
Have things in the way on the bottom.
Guys, Phoenix is going on the rail. Hey. Okay. Oh.
How are you feeling?
Little bit, no. Yeah, it's a combination of too many feelings.
Okay, so the last steps are I'm going to go over with Laven. We're going to connect the igniter, and I'm going to open the gas. Okay?
Yes, before that though we start some cameras and then
Yeah.
we do stuff.
Okay.
So like I will announce when she has started pulling it, and I will tell you when we have visual confirmation the pin is really out. Okay. When the pin is really out is when avionics is on.
Direction, so I think it's gonna go. But if they change, then it might go back to order. So, we'll see.
That's a wind hole.
But I'll try to test it.
Oh.
Once it gets about 5,000 or 10,000 feet, you don't see anything anymore. So what I need you to do is I need you to go back under cover.
So USA was a pretty good option for us, and as you can see, things are actually quite nice here, and we have a lot of.
We're pressurizing now.
Information.
Octavia, can you confirm with the drone?
Yes.
Okay, now we go into surf mode.
Yes. Give me those.
Yes, we are. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Is everybody in the bunkers? We are go for launch.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Ignition.
I just want to know, did you see the SD card?
There was somewhere there, some
PCB
landed
parts
there.
lying down, but they're all burned.
So we're not supposed to go close to the rocket because there are some safety hazards. Just going as close as we can so we can support the field.
Was ist das da? Ist das so? We don't have any, we're just people.
Unfortunately, the recovery system didn't quite work the way we wanted it to. This led to a ballistic descent and a rather explosive landing. But not to worry, we managed to finally get it under control after a few minutes of firefighting. After controlling the fire and starting to sort through some of the debris, we noticed one part of the rocket that still seemed to be missing, and it also contained the precious cargo of our fearless astronaut, Octavia. I'm of course talking about our nose cone.
What?
There might be some 3D part there. But
But yeah.
Yeah, take it.
Woo-hoo-hoo. And of course the treasure right inside. The rattling carabiner was rattling all along.
Okay, we are searching for the Octavia. We still didn't find it. As soon as we find it, we'll update you. And about the nose cone, can we take the nose cone into the pickup truck and can we leave it at our place?
Yeah, the problem is it's super small, so you can't really find it, and it's black.
The whole team desperately searched for Octavia for over an hour, but unfortunately she was nowhere to be seen. Somehow, nearly every part of the rocket was accounted for, but she just wasn't among the wreckage. So we did our best to collect all of the pieces of Phoenix and get them back into our truck, and we resigned ourselves to the fact that Octavia was just lost to the desert. At least she died doing what she loved, putting way too much faith in our sketchy engineering. Be fearless like Octavia and expand your horizons.